My name is Munib Iqbal, and I just finished watching the movie Gandhi. In this movie, the movie has the central idea where Mr. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi was once in South Africa, and there was too much racism over there, where he had the legitimate right to sit in the first class, but he was thrown away from the first class because his skin color was black or brown. So he he went to other Indians who were living in South Africa and asked them that what is going on, and they told him that even though you have the resources, it doesn't matter. Uh, it's the law. Then Mr. Gandhi stood up and he gathered the Indians and he did the campaign against that law. The result of which the South African government put him behind the bars. Now, after a while, the Britishers got to know, and Gandhi was a lawyer. And since there was the order from the British government to do something about it, and later on he was released, and he was released, and then he decided to go to India because that's where he belongs. That's who he is. When he came to India, he saw too many people who were living below the poverty line, and he decided to go across India and see what's going on in India. Now remember, Gandhi was in this movie. They have shown that Gandhi was a good writer. He writes, and people were very impressed with what he was writing. And then he was the first one to start the campaign of like Britishers should quit India and free India. He was one of the Congress leader who decided to push that part, and later on all the Congress leaders joined him. Congress was the National Party for India at the time of independence. In this movie, it has also they have also shown that Mr. Gandhi played a very important role. He was very humble to people. He, even though he was such a big leader and he was inspiration to so many people, even then he decided to pour the tea and make the tea from his end. He decided to uh, walk on walk on the streets instead of traveling by car most of the places, because it was his belief that we should live a simple life and we should use our own resources instead of resources from across the border. Now, one more thing which he did was uh, he he started wearing a single white cloth around, and he used to make the cloth himself, like the cloth himself, and he stopped wearing any cloth uh, from from outside India, and that's what he pushed the people as well. And that shows how simple he was, how how filled his heart was, that he was so moved to see that people are living below poverty line and he's wearing a suit, he's wearing such good clothes. It also gives the lesson that we should live a simple life and we should not buy things from which are imported, because if you are buying imported goods, that means your country's economy is going down. So you should do things which are from India. That's what he shows in the movie. So you should live a simple life. You should be loyal to your country. You should use your own resources, whatever they are, and you should be honest. There were many times that the British government in India put him behind bars because of so and so charges, but he never bowed down to them and he never said a lie. He always said, yeah, I'm doing this for India and doing this to free India. and people gave him the title of Mahatma Gandhi, which means the supreme leader. Uh, that's it. So, concluding it from the movie Gandhi, we learn that we should live a simple life, and if there is a problem in the society, then you should step up to solve it. Even though there are many things which will go against you, even though many things which will stop you, which will try to bow you, but you must not bow and stay on your cause, stay loyal to your cause. One more thing which I forgot to mention is that it was Gandhi's rule that not to use violence, never to use violence. He says that they will slap you, and you should make sure that they slap you on your second cheek as well, because it was his belief that people will be moved. Everyone have a good heart. They will be moved, and if you're gonna do violence against violence, then it will be only as eye to eye. There will be no solution to it. So you should never use violence. That was his belief. Thank you so much for listening. I hope I was able to summarize it. Thank you so much.